Hey, you beautiful sons of bitches. Just kidding. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. Episode 42. We're back. I'm excited. First and foremost, I want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for listening to our little show. This little thing is growing, and it's just cool. I brought on one of my favorite people on the whole planet this week, my dear friend Denise Dorado. We talked a little bit about everything, and I got to warn you, before you start the episode, turn it a little bit down. Don't start all the way up, because we were pretty loud. But other than that, it was a blast, and we even went over what we went over last episode 41, which is about ayahuasca. For those of you who are interested, we've heard a lot of positive messages about that. But anyway, without further ado, here is Denise Dorado.
What's up? What's been up with you? What you been up to? Update the
You
world.
know what I've been up to.
Yeah, I know, but tell the
Nobody
world.
cares what I'm up to.
Everybody cares.
Oh,
You've been
please.
working, busy,
I guess.
getting a lead test. She took me rock climbing.
I
Or not
did.
rock. What's it called? Bouldering?
I took you both, didn't I?
Whatever. Either way.
I took you bouldering.
Sketchy AF.
You loved it.
I did, but it is sketchy AF.
It is sketchy. It's scary.
A little bit. A little bit.
But you were good at it.
Yeah.
You're actually like a natural.
You and I get into these crazy conversations about like people's and personalities and shit. And were you you didn't study psychology, did you? At all?
Not at all.
That's cool.
No.
Are you just fascinated by it?
I am.
Why?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
Because people are interesting. And
You don't say.
Yeah. People are interesting. Honestly, I'm not very good with people. No, seriously.
For real?
No, seriously.
So you just read books on it?
I read books. Well, I'm getting better, I think. I don't know.
I don't know.
But
Whoa.
it just,
My camera
this
just
went
died.
bye-bye.
Did my camera die? Oh. I was saying
Is
something
that
about
bad?
psychology. Well,
that
understanding
bad?
people. So you
Okay.
read books? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's happening with our camera.
Is it recording? Do we need to...
I don't know, but this chai latte I made is fucking
Okay,
delicious.
yes, this is really good.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I put a lot of thought into it.
So do I read books? Okay.
No, you're saying I'm not good with people. Well, why do you say that? Have you always? No, that's a fucking lie.
Well, okay.
You know everybody.
What are you talking about? Who do I know?
Everybody. You're always like, anywhere I go, I'll spot you. Be like, what are you doing here? And you're like, what's up? You're like in a leather jacket. Like a real life Carmen Sandiego. And then you dip.
Yeah.
And then you go rock climbing.
Right. This
So-
is true.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What do you mean you're not good with people?
I feel like I don't understand people as well as I thought I did. And
I just don't think people are meant to be understood sometimes.
okay, well, I didn't know that. I thought people were simple.
Well,
I
sorry to break it to you.
I know. I feel like I've made the mistake of treating people as if they're exactly like me. And I think what I'm learning is like
Live and let live.
People come from all kinds of different backgrounds, and people are generally looking out for themselves, you know. And so I have to sort of. So I feel
Kind
like
of pessimistic.
is it pessimistic?
I know, because there's a lot of givers out there. There's a lot of people who aren't like, it's all for me, you know what I mean? Like, I come across some awesome people.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do too.
Yeah.
But it also comes with like what you're putting out there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Every now and then you stumble into a fucking gremlin.
I'm trying to figure out like if there's like a better mic situation.
So lazy. It's not even heavy.
I'm so fucking lazy.
Oh my God. You gotta get
I don't want to
uncomfortable.
hold this thing.
You gotta get
I
uncomfortable.
don't want to be uncomfortable, Rick.
You gotta
I've
get
been
good at getting.
I'm uncomfortable all goddamn day.
No, you're not. How?
I want
Why?
to just spend like half an hour or whatever
You're
the
like
fuck, an hour and a half.
You're in Malibu, Oceanside, at fucking Soho House, uploading shit, like eating.
I know, and
French
I have to
toast.
find like the most comfortable chair in all of Soho House.
Yeah,
And I want to sit there, and I don't want to get up and
See?
get my drinks. Like
get
I
it.
want a waiter to bring me my hot chai. And if I need to
Now
use
you
the bathroom,
spilled on yourself. Instant karma.
Someone can someone come clean this up?
Actually, that works. You're probably the first person that's figured this out.
Really?
You're probably
Okay.
the only person with the stature. No, I probably could do that too.
Well, look, I'm a problem solver, I think. So
Hats off to you. I'm not gonna take my hat
Yeah.
off, but
you're not gonna take your hat off?
yeah. But anyway, you were saying I don't know.
No, let's talk about your hat, Rick.
What about my hat?
You suddenly got really uncomfortable about your hat.
I didn't. I could take it off.
Okay, so you did take off your hat.
Yeah, but I said my hat's off to you, but I don't want to take off my hat.
But you just did.
Well, it's sweaty.
And
It's
now
gross.
I'm wearing your hat.
All right.
Me too. I'm wearing your hat too. I told you, dude.
You know what I love?
This is gonna be
you know
like
what I love?
what?
No, you know what I love? That you're
What?
like you're like in public. I'm one of those people that doesn't give a fuck in public. Like if I'm just being a silly fuck, and
Yeah.
you're kind of like that too sometimes.
Really?
You just do some crazy shit. First of all, you laugh. She laughs so fucking loud.
This is true.
I've found you at places because like,
Oh my
I've
God.
been at places where
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, whatever, hanging out with
Where's
friends.
Denise?
And
And
I'm like, I
then
hear you. I'm like,
suddenly
that's fucking Denise.
you hear a cackle.
Yeah.
And it's
a
coming.
cackle. That's a good word for it. Cackle.
I
Yeah.
can't help it.
But you
It's
do that.
genetic.
I know, but you laugh in restaurants and
Yeah.
everybody's always like, and I'm like,
They think something's wrong.
and I'm riffing always,
Yeah.
saying some stupid
Yeah.
shit always.
Yeah.
And then you're just laughing at the ridiculous shit.
But don't
and,
you love it?
And people are like, and I'm just like, haha, just eating tacos.
I don't know. People get really uncomfortable when they hear me laugh.
Oh, we went to watch, that night we went to watch my friend Espy show, who was on last episode. Not last
she's
episode,
awesome.
39.
She was awesome.
Yeah, right.
Loved her.
What was it called? It's called
The play?
Dementia.
Yeah.
It was a theater festival. Theater
Yeah.
festival. It was cool. It was
Yeah.
cool. Well, back to the topic. We're talking about you read books and stuff. You realize you weren't good at
I read
people.
books?
Yeah, about
kind of
psychology.
Psychology.
Psychology,
How do
you
you know
say?
I read books?
That's what you were saying.
Maybe I just like talk to a bunch of psychologists.
Maybe you
or-
do, but what is it? Why did when you figured out that like people were supposed to be a specific way, did you like obsess over figuring them out?
I just feel like people do things, say things, behave in a certain way that I think is counterintuitive. And I just sort of wanted to figure out why, you know?
Like people
Like,
people say shit and do shit that's opposed to like getting them what they want and like they really want.
Well, people do things and say things that don't make any sense.
Yeah,
that
no shit.
that go against what I think I know about them. And so
But
and
maybe
go
you're-
against
but
everything that
who's to
they've
say-
said to me.
Who's to say like your sense of reality is different and they're the one who's, you know what I mean? Like
Well, that's
which
what I
one's
mean.
right?
That's what I mean. I feel like
I feel like this is
I
a
feel
woman
like-
thing. Women like obsess over breaking men down or people down in general.
you obsess over it.
I
You
mean,
try to break me down every fucking day, dude.
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
You're constantly psychoanalyzing me. Let's
No
get real.
way.
Let's get real.
I don't psychoanalyze
Rick, this is about the truth.
any of my
This
friends.
podcast is about the truth, isn't it?
It's about being curious.
It's about being curious about
Yeah.
what? The truth.
Yeah. What's Jesus?
So?
You sound like Alex Jones. Infowars.com.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No, I don't. I mean, I don't psychoanalyze anybody. At
You're
least I
such
don't
a
think I
fucking
do.
liar. Can we
Really?
decide this? Of course you do. What are you talking
I
about?
mean, I read people on how they're feeling. Like I could just feel people's vibes. I don't like think about like, well, maybe they're having a great day because.
Okay, so
I'm just like-
you like to feel out vibes, and then you like to like tilt your head back and go, "It's a trip.
Exactly.
It's a trip."
It is. I sit in deep
There's
thought
an
at all
emoji.
times.
They made an emoji.
People
for
see
you.
it on my social media where I'm just like sometimes on my social just record myself like, damn, I'm tripping out on life. I think we should all trip out on life sometimes. We live in a fucking crazy existence.
You mean on your stories?
Yeah, my
When
stories
you
on
make your-
Instagram.
when you make your faces, you're like,
Do I make faces? Get close to the mic. You're getting far away.
sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to play to both the mic and the
It
camera.
doesn't
Okay,
work.
let's figure out a better
It doesn't work.
configuration.
You know the camera.
Oh, see,
Camera's just for the
me.
YouTube.
Such a
and for
cool
the-
mic. By the way, can I just say I'm so impressed with
With what?
this like entire setup.
That's
I
that's
had
a
no
common theme.
idea how technical you are. Like that's really impressive.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Curious Radio. Hey guys.
Yeah. I'm like, wow, this is like a fucking like a real
Yeah.
deal studio.
Yeah. We're having fun in
Yeah.
here.
There's like some strippers in the corner over there.
I mean, we pay them really a
Some
little bit of
cocaine
money.
on that bookshelf over there.
That's left over.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a really, yeah.
stuff.
I'm like, that's left over. That's a weird like
We're cutting this out. This
program.
is being edited out.
No, this is being left.
No one
in.
should know that we just did 2 lines of cocaine.
Imagine.
That is none of anyone's business.
Everybody would know if I did 2 lines of cocaine. I have a hard time shutting up as it is. If I did 2 lines of cocaine right now,
This is true. You
this
do
show
talk
would
a lot.
explode.
You talk a lot.
I know. Imagine cocaine.
You're such an attention whore. Why?
Am I?
Let's talk about
You think
this.
so? You think so? Let's break me down. Let's break me down. Let's fucking go.
No, I don't want to do that. No.
Okay,
Because then I'm going to fit your stereotype of what women are.
Oh man.
Now, can I tell you something?
What?
I love people. And I want to understand
That didn't
people.
seem genuine.
I do.
You're
I
like,
do.
I love people.
I love people.
And I want to see the best in them. And in your eyes, I see like, I'm going to fucking kill everyone. That's what it seems like. You're also like in a crowd. You lived like in DTLA. Like, I don't know how the fuck you would do that. Like, I don't know how people do that. Like, live in such congested areas with so many people.
No.
There's so many different types of personalities
No, it's
and
true.
people that are.
And I'm really sensitive to energies. Like, I'm like you.
And I don't
like,
think that's natural.
I just like, you don't think what's natural?
To live that many people, so many different like types of people.
Like New York, people live in New York. Like,
I know, I
people
get
live
it,
in,
but
like,
I
Hong
don't.
Kong.
But I don't think it's natural. Like to our as
We're
for
not
us-
used to. Like, we're not like.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah, like we didn't evolve fast enough.
Exactly. We don't know what the
To
fuck we're
thrive
doing.
in those kind of environments. Yeah, I'm with you.
We're still not understanding like how to move through
Yeah,
life
it's
with
too
so many
much.
goddamn people.
Well, that's why people tune out and they don't want to pay attention to anyone and they just like pretend like, you know. They're
I
just
can't
going
do
about their
that.
life. Well, a lot
Sometimes I
of people
can. Sometimes I can. Weed helps. But
Weed helps?
Yeah. Music, headphones, beats.
Yeah. No,
But still.
I'm really sensitive and when I'm walking around downtown, I just like I can't help but like.
Too many
look
homeless people.
Yeah, like they're so interesting. Like I want to know like what's their story? Like why are they sleeping on this?
Why don't you just film them?
I do,
do that?
sometimes.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Is that something you're working on?
Huh?
Is that something you're working on?
No, I just like do it all the time, just like for myself. Is that bad? That's bad.
Why is that
I
bad?
don't know.
She's like a
Because people
creeper
don't want to
file.
be filmed. I'm kind of a creep.
Like
No,
Denise
you know
Dorado
me.
under arrest. Police say they found 87 terabytes of footage. That'd be so
No,
much footage.
like I'm really fascinated by Skid Row. I live like a block away, and
Oof.
yeah.
How crazy is it? I always talk about it here that it's like you know, it's Skid Row on one block, and then a block over there's like Lambos and Porsches and shit pulling up to
Well,
like.
I've never seen a Lambo. I don't know what street you're talking about.
They're
Greg,
they're shut up. There's
unless you're talking about my Lambo.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's parked in a garage.
Your yellow Lambo. It's totally a Gallardo.
It's orange.
Yeah, but it's a trip. It's the displacement of like, you know, there's such a difference of like.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, it's really
It doesn't make
weird.
sense to me.
Well, you know what? It's very common. It's getting worse. All kinds of neighborhoods are being transformed around the greater Los Angeles area. I hate to
Gentrification.
start getting like on my little preachy voice or whatever, but yeah, it's a big, it's a big problem.
Preachy voice.
It's a big problem. You know why? Because
It's a big problem.
well, here's the thing: like nobody can fucking afford to live in Los Angeles anymore.
It's impossible.
You know?
I mean, it's possible, but it's a lot of money.
And nobody's safe. Like even these rich folks that are moving
Yeah.
into these neighborhoods, like who's to fucking say that like even richer people are gonna come by and tear down their buildings
Yeah.
and develop like some luxury
But even safe
hotel or
also
some
in a way
luxury
where they're gentrifying certain neighborhoods where there's like some serious gang activity or some
Yeah.
sketchy peeps, right? And these hipsters move in and like they're doing shit like moving around like, you know, life is all did
Yeah.
and there's like real dangerous people. I don't know. They're getting into areas where they're gentrifying everything. I don't know. I don't think it's safe for anybody. Should be pushing
Well,
lines.
you know what? It's like ultimately something that the government needs to regulate. And one of the big problems that has happened to our
Isn't that what
economy
his
in the
job
past
is?
like 15, 20 years has been the massive deregulation of laws that are in place. I mean, there are laws in place right now that are supposed to protect these neighborhoods.
And they just
And people, you know, like developers are bypassing these laws, and they have lawmakers in their pockets that are looking the other way, or they're getting special permission to
Hey,
build
Larry.
for whatever the fucking reason.
let's go to Sizzler for lunch later, huh? Wink.
Lawyer?
I said Larry.
Sizzler is a very fancy restaurant. Have you been there?
No, they're sketchy scumbags. They're gonna go to Sizzler. That's where Sizzler, you know.
First of all, if you're trying to get your building, like if you're trying to like knock down some projects to put your luxury condo building,
you're going to
you're
Sizzler.
not taking you're not going to Sizzler.
Again, endless
You're
shrimp.
going
Endless
to,
shrimp.
Where are you going?
No, they're handling endless shrimp.
You're
battered,
at least going to Red Lobster.
and a nice 2-month-old
No.
steak.
That's not true.
What?
You're at least going to Red Lobster.
No.
At most, you're going to like what's an expensive restaurant?
You're slimy. Think about like a comb over, like 4 hairs, like Better Call Saul, Bob Odenkirk, and
No,
Breaking
you're not
Bad.
slimy. If you're building like a $10 million,
I'm talking about the lawmakers, yo.
Well, yeah.
They're the slimy dudes.
Are we going to talk about them in public? Do we know who they are?
I don't know them by name, but you can call them out. Let's talk about them.
By the way, I still have your hat.
You do. It's fine. It doesn't look good on you, so
Me too.
you're
I'm
only
wearing
doing
it
yourself
too,
a
you know.
disservice.
I'm wearing your Me Too hat.
Oh.
Me Too.
You look like Gloria Trevi right now.
I kind of look like...
You know who that is?
Like I'm
Gloria
about
Trevi?
to like do some Rhythm Nation or
You know who
something.
Gloria Trevi is?
I have no idea who that is. I just
Really?
laughed because I thought I was supposed to.
Shut up. For real?
You don't think I fucking know who Gloria Trevi is?
Have you seen like all the shit that she's come back?
Dude,
What?
can we take a break?
What?
I'm Mexican, man. Of course I know who she is. Isn't she Mexican?
Oh, isn't she Mexican? Yes. She
I mean,
also
she was
went to
like-
jail for a long
Oh my God.
time. Do you not remember that?
I feel so much better with
Do you,
this hat.
do you not remember that? Okay, put it on backwards.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Why not?
Because
Jesus Christ.
I like this because...
Denise doesn't like to do her hair. She just walks around.
I did my hair for you.
fucks
By the
it
way, I shampooed and conditioned my hair.
up. She shows up like, hey,
And I... No.
we're doing a podcast today,
And I
right?
blow dried my hair for you. I never do that.
Really?
What was this? What's that?
The blow dryer.
This is a blow dryer?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't think we're programmed to do it, and I think also like there's too many greedy ass people in the goddamn world that are just I don't know, man. We're
Programmed
putting
to do what? What are we
to
talking
live
about?
together,
Oh.
to be in contact with so many damn people. Like
I don't think we're meant to live together in general.
and also like we're in a weird phase where like regular jobs are going away. Robots are coming, right? So factory jobs are gonna go. Like all these menial jobs, like crops,
every job is gonna go.
driving, all of them. So everybody's like we're in a weird phase, like figuring out like what the fuck am I gonna do now? Like I've dedicated 40 years of my life to driving, and now
Yeah.
it's gone.
Well,
I'm
driving's
60.
gonna go first. That's probably the first thing that's
Yeah,
gonna go.
Tesla semis just came out. Did you see them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine all the truck drivers on the road?
Well, Tesla's is like an efficient one. I haven't even looked at it, but yeah, it's gonna be weird. All
Yeah.
that shit's gonna go away, and like it's a weird phase where we're going through. Like jobs are going away, and you know what's value, like what gets weeded out, what kind of society are we becoming? Because now it seems like all the money's coming from like being a fucking Instagram star.
Well,
You
that's
know what I
going
mean?
away too.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
but it's like it's like everything shifts so fast now, but it's also like jobs are all going to be somehow connected to computers. Like you like it's like I feel like we're not going to be able to escape the era of like not working with computers anymore. You know what I mean? Like in some way or another, we're all going to be working with a computer
We're all
somehow.
gonna be plugged in cyborgs.
Somehow.
We're gonna have computers inside of us.
You know who Ray Kurzweil is?
Of course I do.
Yeah, we had an episode about him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What is it called? The Singularity?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
He's
that's
a big futurist AI guy.
what do you think about him? You think he's crazy?
I think he's cool.
Yeah, well,
I like him.
he's talking about us.
I'm more of a Ben
we're
Goertzel girl.
We're gonna be. I don't know who that is.
Okay.
We're gonna be hybrids by the year. I think it's 2049. But then they're saying that could be able to.
Well, that's an estimate.
Fix people's brains and stuff. Yeah, he's predicted a lot though. I don't know. I think there's a
Yeah.
lot of. I think
It
there's,
could happen sooner. It could happen later.
there's also a lot of the a big epidemic we have is like mental illness. Like we don't know what the fuck it is, and there's so much mental illness everywhere.
Especially in this room,
I know exactly.
like right now.
But I mean, like in Skid Row, like there's a lot of mental illness and shit, like everywhere, all over the goddamn world. It's like,
Yeah.
we don't know what the fuck that is. Like, how
What
do we
is
figure
mental
that out?
illness?
I don't know.
Did
And a big
one-
part of that, there's got to be degrees, right? What mental illness is? Like,
What is it? What do you think it
Because
is?
you could be batshit crazy.
What do
mental
you think
illness.
it is, Rick?
Me, mental illness.
Yeah.
It depends on like what level we're talking about. Because I feel like there's different levels of mental illness. Right, there's like
So
mental
you feel
illness where you
like-
have like a chemical where your brain does not function, right? Like it doesn't work properly. Like it sends your body it sends you incorrect information.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also mental illness. I believe that it's like where you're incapable of doing certain things, like like for a sociopath. I feel like that's a certain type of mental illness,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I don't know. That's what I would say it
Sociopath?
is. Yeah,
I mean,
to a certain degree.
some sociopaths are very successful,
Yeah.
and they don't
Doesn't mean they're
experience any
not.
sort of,
So
any
fucking
sort of,
politicians. They're all sociopaths.
Yeah, of course. There's a lot of sociopaths
Lawyers?
in Los Angeles.
Lawyers. I mean, this is sociopath central. Sociopath-centric.
Yeah.
Sociopath
If they're going to go anywhere,
central.
they're going to come here. Well,
Yeah. I always say, like, I always joke that I was like the number one cheerleader, like the prom queen and like the fucking quarterback dude. They're like, we're moving to LA, and then they bring their collective douchebaggery from all over the country and bring it
all
here.
the douchebags from every town in LA.
All of them.
And not LA.
Chattanooga,
The
Tennessee.
U.S. Yeah, Chattanooga. Let's talk about
Sioux
Chattanooga.
Falls, South Dakota.
Sioux Falls, dude. That's where
I'm
a
calling
bunch
out
of
random
assholes
cities.
there.
I don't know any more random cities. Yeah.
I'm here for you, Rick. What else do you want to talk about?
Listen, let's talk about ayahuasca. I just did that
Wait.
recently. We
I
just
feel like
that was
we're
the
just
last
like
episode.
we're just like touching on all these like
We are.
subjects.
Whatever. We can
So
just
we're not
go.
going deep on anything?
We can go deep on whatever.
You don't want to go deep on anything?
Whatever. You tell me.
How deep?
I'm just talking.
Like balls deep?
I always say that, and she's like, "Dude,
I say balls deep.
no, you don't.
I say ball.
You stole
I
that
say
from
it.
me.
No, I didn't. I did not. Ask my best friend Sarah. She'll tell you. We say that all the time.
Okay.
Balls deep
No
is like
way.
a regular part of our conversation. This is like a staple in our vocabulary.
You're gonna tell me.
I'm gonna tell you. You don't own balls deep. Do you
Okay.
have a fucking license on
Okay.
balls
All right,
deep?
Denise. All right, Denise. All right, Denise.
Balls deep is mine.
Okay.
I'm allowed to use it.
Look at that. That is feminism at its finest.
Okay.
God damn
What do
it.
you want me to say?
You should do stand up. Because you're insane.
We're both insane.
I don't think I'm crazy. I've
I know
talked
you
about
don't think you are.
I was talking
Rick,
about
but
this on my Instagram story today.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, it's my diary.
I know it's your passive aggressive stage. It's a way for you to send messages to people
You know
without
what's
actually
funny?
having to tell them.
As I just did that, that was a total Jimmy Fallon move.
What was?
I was drinking my chai, and you said, I don't know, you said some silly shit.
Uh-huh.
I laughed. I moved like Jimmy Fallon. You know how he does it all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
time?
yeah.
He breaks character
That was
all
an
the time. He laughs.
unconscious, and this is the way you change the subject. So we
Yeah.
don't have to go balls deep.
This is
into
what I
that.
mean. We can go into whatever, though. I'm trying to see where you want to land, Denise.
You know what? I am really hurt that this isn't the ayahuasca episode. Can I just say that?
Why?
Can you hear my voice cracking? That's how hurt I am.
The last episode. It was last episode.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, I
I
had
thought
to do
that
it
was
with
supposed to be
Albie.
me.
I told you we'll talk about it on it. We could do it right now.
Yeah, but you had like this whole fucking ayahuasca special.
Yeah, I know.
Like I thought that was like okay.
Ayahuasca was insane.
Well, what's my role in ayahuasca? I want some. What's the word? Narcissistic supply.
Narcissistic is what? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, you're the one who hooked me up with
What's
these people.
up? What's
I know,
up?
I know.
So,
So what?
and then you talk to some random person about
No,
it.
not random person. Albie. He's
Just kidding. No offense.
Albie's gonna be like,
Fuck that
"How
bitch."
dare she? I am a founding father.
By the way, I'm out of the delicious tea you made for
Well,
me. I'm really
sucks to
sad.
be you. Yeah, it was insane. It was intense. Are you looking at you? I see you looking at my tea. You're like, I'll get you more tea. Hold on.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had an intense experience with it too.
Yes, I did.
How many did you
I
took?
had a
You,
few.
you took a
intense
lot, too.
experiences.
oh, yeah, you've done it multiple times, right?
Yeah.
She's a fucking pro. I
Yeah.
forget.
I know what's up.
Yeah, she's not a pro.
I take my
You're never a pro.
psychedelics seriously.
Yeah, it was insane. It was intense. Your first time, what was that like for you?
It was very scary. I had no idea what to expect.
That's what I tell people. I'm like, it's normal to be scared.
Yeah.
It's totally normal.
The rape was like woke me the fuck up. Do you remember
It
that?
did it. For me, it was just like, that's really what I wanted to do. I was like,
Well, that just told me like, all right, I'm in for some fucking crazy ride, and I have no
obviously you
idea.
haven't partied.
Well, maybe not. Excuse me.
Excuse
Sorry.
me.
Sorry, I wasn't like a party animal in like high
know.
school.
I know.
No,
Middle school.
Can I be honest with you? Can I just like be honest with you right
yeah,
now?
you can be honest.
I wasn't a big party person. I never
Really?
have been.
Really?
Yeah.
I know that.
You do know that?
Yeah.
And here's the thing, and this is why I'm studying psychology. Just kidding. Because I
You don't
don't
know.
understand,
I'm writing a book.
Because I don't understand like how partying and drinking is such a huge part of the Latin culture. Like I'm starting to like figure that out now.
You gotta get fucked up.
Yeah, well,
That's how you figure it out. It's only one way to figure it out.
I just got to go with it. I just
Yeah.
got to go just like get shit faced with everyone and just like figure it out.
That's how you figure it out.
I think I passed that phase.
Yeah.
Like I think it's too
Too
late.
late.
It's too late for me.
Way too late.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Fuck it.
all I can do is just sit back in judgment
Yeah,
and
kinda.
just like not relate to my people.
That feels pretty good.
And just like
If you ask me.
it feels good to what?
Just
To
be like,
judge?
yeah. Be
You like
you know
judging
what?
people, don't you? Right?
Nah, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you do.
I'm
You're
just being
judging me
a-
right now, aren't you?
A little bit.
What do you?
You're like, oh, you know, these people.
These people, I don't understand these people. No, I
No.
listen. I love my people.
What do you mean, like getting shit faced with connecting with your people? We're bouncing everywhere here. We'll come back to ayahuasca.
Okay, yeah, we'll come back.
What do you mean it helped you connect to your people? What does drinking have to do with like you think like you're saying like the Mexican culture?
Yeah, Mexican culture. I feel like binge drinking is a big part of it. At least
Oh,
In
I
Los
for me it wasn't
Angeles.
even yeah in Los Angeles for sure. For me it was more of like it wasn't with like family or anything like that. For me it was like in clubs, bars, like
yeah.
champagne, going.
No,
crazy.
I mean, of course, like I've had like
No, of
those
course I
kinds
know.
of
I'm just saying,
days.
but I'm not. It's never been a cultural thing for me.
Yeah, but I never got into this like crazy rhythm like in high school and college where I was just binge drinking every weekend with my friends. Like I
Yeah,
was
it's a
like,
weird thing.
I guess I was too much of a dork.
But I don't think a lot of people experience that. I experienced that.
I think
at a
maybe it's
maximum level.
important, you know, like. But here's the thing, like
Well, you get people like skills, like how to deal with people, socializing, social skills.
when you participate in that culture.
Yeah, because you're around a lot of fucking people. When you're fucked up, your walls are down, so you're much more. You can meet people. You don't care. You're like whatever, and you get to meet more people, and you
That's
get better
true. You
at
become
dealing
more
with people.
sociable. But I don't know, like how real is that if you have to be inebriated to like?
Well, it at
socialize?
least gets your foot in the door. You know what I mean? It's like if you're.
I've got my foot in the door.
I'm not saying you. I'm
I
saying
can talk to people,
I'm-
can't I?
Oh, for sure. You can't. You
Have you
can't
seen
shut
me
your
talk
mouth
to
to
people?
save your life.
Do I talk to people?
Neither can I. Huh?
Do I talk to people?
For sure, all the time. You talk to weird ass people, all the time.
I do, don't I?
Yeah, I do the same thing. That's why I'm like, this fucking girl's crazy. Because I do that shit all the time. I'll
Yeah.
keep it going. Crazy people talk to me all the time. I think crazy is dismissive. I'm like, maybe you're going through something. Sometimes I like to call people's bullshit. I'm like, are you really crazy? Fuck it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you saying? Huh? What do you like? Sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like, I just think like there are other ways to learn how to socialize. You don't have to like
for sure.
become an alcoholic and
Yeah.
participate in this like crazy
Which I
drinking
totally
culture.
did.
What?
Which I totally did. Just
You were an
recording.
alcoholic?
I think so. It sure felt like it. Oh.
You're currently an alcoholic?
No, I was an alcoholic. I think I was. No, I don't think I was. Maybe. I don't know. I just quit drinking one day.
I could see you being in denial of it.
Yeah, but I didn't like. I just stopped. So I'm like, was I, or was I just was I partying,
Was it all a dream?
or was I just partying? You know what I mean? Like
Well, you weren't addicted.
maybe I did.
You were able to stop.
I was drinking like a lot,
Yeah.
but everybody was drinking a lot. Everybody drinks a lot out here in LA. Everybody drinks a lot. I think everybody's slowing down now, but
How do you know?
because it looks like it. Everybody's losing
Yeah.
weight. Everybody has.
Are you just like standing on a mountain with your arms crossed,
No, no,
like,
no.
just like observing Los Angeles? Like, yeah, everyone's like.
I'm just
slowing
talking
down.
about like I'm talking about like people around you see all the time, or like I don't know.
Why do you think people are slowing down?
Because alcohol fucking kills you. That shit's poison. And it's I think it was because everybody was socializing and just partying, and then everybody's like, okay, we gotta get to work.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I think a big part of it is like, yeah, socializing. People like to socialize. A lot of people need alcohol for it.
Well,
You
here's the
don't
thing.
like
Like, I really,
You don't like it.
It's not that I don't like it. I like alcohol. I have a
No,
drink.
I'm
I'll
saying,
have a
I'm
margarita.
saying like socializing like that and connecting with people.
I do like connecting with people, but
No, I'm saying like that approach to it, getting fucked up.
I just don't have like the most interesting conversations when I'm
You don't,
like,
of course not. Why would
talking to someone who's pissed drunk.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, why?
And
why
by
do you
the way, they don't really have like developed social skills
But that's what I'm saying. Like, why do you feel like you're missing out on something?
by not like participating in the drinking culture.
Yeah.
Did I say that I felt like I was missing out?
I don't know. You were saying
Is
you
that
were
what I
talking
said?
about
Let's,
it.
let's,
That's what I took it
let's
as.
listen to the tape.
That's what I took it as. That you just didn't want to do it because, and that's preventing you from like connecting with your culture. You're saying.
I guess like I just like I didn't like I didn't get a chance to plug into that. You know what I mean? Like I was doing other things when I was like
which
rebellious.
is cool. Why would you do that though?
You know,
don't have to.
I was like breaking into houses and.
Were you really?
No, no. We're not going to talk about my criminal history.
That was called a pregnant thought.
I did other things.
Anyways,
like,
back to ayahuasca, and then we went on that weird tangent.
Drinking culture.
Yeah.
All right. Wait. Okay.
No.
So
We're back to
can we
ayahuasca.
like have a verdict? Can we like close subjects? Because I feel like
we did.
We're just moving on, and we're not really.
Because this is what's happening. I'm going, and you take me here, and then you go there, and I'm bringing us back to the road. We were talking about
Do
ayahuasca.
we have ADD?
Thing turned
Both
off
of us?
again. Look at this thing. My camera is just dying
Are
today.
you sure it's dying?
Denise, you broke it. You've broken my camera.
I didn't break your camera. Your camera broke me.
Yep. You're right. You might be right. Not sure what's happening.
Has this never happened before?
No, Denise, you've
Is this
cursed
all my
our
fault?
studio. Give me 2 seconds.
Hey, it's me too. It's my forehead again. Without the monitor? Yeah. Just turn that thing around. Turn the thing around.
Okay.
Am I being bossy?
Yeah. We're not supposed to use that word anymore, Denise.
Do you like it when I'm bossy?
No, I don't.
You don't? But you said you like it when like people break your balls.
No, I like when I give people shit and they can give me shit back.
I can give you shit back.
But that's
called
not giving
breaking your
shit.
balls.
That's different.
That's
Being
different.
like, fucking move that is different from like, hey, you're an idiot, and be like,
Have I
takes
ever broken
one to
your
know
balls?
one.
Have I ever broken your balls?
No, you don't give me a hard time. I'm the one who fucks with people, but you punch back. You know what I mean? Like, I tend to fuck with people. I do that a lot. I fuck with people.
Do I
It's
punch
fun to me.
back? Like,
I mean, like you'll have some clever ass shit to say, and I'd be like, all right.
does that shut you up, or does
No.
that like give you more
That's why I come back
courage?
harder with everybody.
Come back harder.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can go harder.
Anyway, ayahuasca. Stop taking me off track. What was your first experience
Anytime
like?
something starts getting really interesting, you change the subject. But go ahead.
No, we're getting back to
I'm
the
not here to
interesting subject.
psychoanalyze you.
You were giving me so much shit about not having the episode with you.
Yes.
you're
Okay.
going
Let's
off
get back to
topic.
that. Now you're bringing up my rage. Okay. So
Okay.
now I'm pissed off because I have like
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So your first experience, what was
I
that
introduced
like?
you to ayahuasca. Why didn't you give me the episode?
I
I'm
mean,
very jealous.
Okay, you have the episode now, and you're taking me down these fucking
Yeah, but
alcohol
you've already
tangents. And we're talking about everything except for ayahuasca. Maybe
But
that's
you've
why I
already
did it.
talked about ayahuasca. What more do you have to say about it? Do you want me to talk about my ayahuasca experiences?
We can relate, Denise.
Fine.
Because ayahuasca is a fucking intense experience. God
Yes,
damn it.
is. Okay, can we
Jesus.
start relating?
See how big this microphone is? It's great because I
It's
get
big.
angry sometimes and I can hold it.
I'm so glad I have a little table for it.
Yeah.
Because I
The
can't
drum pad.
imagine like having to hold it this entire time. It's
Struggles.
like a.
I like struggles. I've told
I
you
don't
this.
I don't like struggling. You know that.
Yeah. You're fucking lazy. Anyway, ayahuasca is a
Take
struggle.
that shit back.
You're a liar. Ayahuasca is a struggle, and you've done it many times. So
That's true.
there you go. It's called the work. I always
I
tell
do
people that.
work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit
I'm
is.
not that lazy. I am lazy, but I'm not that lazy. I'll
Man.
do some hard shit.
Yeah. You do. That climbing shit is no joke. Which you took a test today and you passed it today, right? You lead test.
Yesterday, the lead test. Yes,
No,
I'm
lead test.
officially a lead climber.
Which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean it's like a small percentage of the climbing community is actually certified in lead. So
Certified bitch.
yeah, it's not a big deal at all.
No big deal. Yeah, I don't know. What made you want to jump into that?
Ayahuasca.
Yeah.
Long pause.
Those are the best. People are like, what is she gonna say?
I could say something really fancy like, oh, I did a bunch of research and I was totally into it. Actually, you know what? Okay, the real truth, the real deal, it came to me.
True TV.
True TV, it came to me.
That's kind of how it works.
Honestly, I didn't know much about it. And the first time I had ever heard of it, I read for a role for a movie that was about ayahuasca. And I was like, what is this stuff? And so I started doing all this research. And I learned about DMT, and I learned about ayahuasca, and
So you did have some backstory in it.
Well, yeah, but before that, I didn't even know about it. Like I knew about LSD, I knew about mushrooms. Like
So you were studying for a role, and that's how you got kind of introduced.
yeah,
to it.
so that's how it sort of like came into like my vocabulary. I
Yeah.
had no idea what it was and or what it was about. And I never imagined that I would even have access to it. Like I didn't even go that deep and say like, oh, like how can I do this? So just randomly,
I immediately knew. I was like, I'm
did?
doing this shit. When I heard about it, I was like, where can
Well,
I get
I
this
did
shit?
want to do it, but I was thinking like I had to go to fucking Peru to do it.
Me too.
Yeah, so you did too. Chill.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking. I immediately knew. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
When am I? How do I get there? I immediately started thinking.
Yeah. Well, it had been a long time since I had done any sort of like hallucinogen. Like I did LSD. The last time I did LSD, I was like 15 or 16.
Damn.
Sorry, Mom. She doesn't care.
Sorry, Mom.
She don't care.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
But people think
I've
that
never
also
done- and
it's
I've
like
never
you're
done
going
mushrooms.
crazy. Like you never done shrooms?
No.
That's a plan.
That's the next thing I'm doing.
I'm all about plants,
Soon.
man. I'm all about
Tonight,
plants.
actually, after this.
Really?
No.
I'm about to say. Damn.
Okay, so then my friend Sarah somehow got invited to an ayahuasca ceremony.
And you guys are like,
And
oh, fuck it, let's go.
And she was going with her ex-boyfriend, who was then her boyfriend at the time. And she invited me to go with them like 2 nights before they fucking went.
And what
And
made
I
you say
just-
yeah? Oh,
I
you'd
don't
already talked
know.
about it, right? I mean, you already known about it.
I was just like, she and I do a lot of crazy things together. Don't go there, Rick. Okay.
Where?
I know where you're going. Just kidding.
I'm totally like, what?
Are you spacing out?
A little bit. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. You're gonna
Okay.
skip this part, right? You're gonna like take this part and like edit.
So
and,
you
like,
got
cut.
no. I'm not gonna edit anything.
No?
Just none of this shit is edited.
This isn't relevant. Anyway, you said it was edited,
We can.
but you don't want to take the trouble and listen to this whole thing if I can cut shit out, right? Even when it's slowing
Who has the
down.
time?
That's true. You lied to me, Rick. Once more.
I mean,
We
we
didn't
have
talk
lies
about
sometimes.
this.
White lies. Anyway, you guys do
So anyway,
crazy shit together.
so Sarah like randomly. Anyway, none of that's relevant. Okay, so then I was like, fine. I went to the
Well, I was
ceremony.
asking you what made you say yeah.
What made okay.
That's why you. That's why. you went on
I
that
know
tangent.
what made
See,
me
I'll
say
bring
yes.
you back. I'll bring
Here's
you
the
back.
thing. Thank you. You're such
Yeah.
a professional.
I know.
This is why I trust
Yeah,
you.
telling you.
I like to do things that I'm afraid to do. Like
So
if
do
I'm
I.
afraid to do something, like I'll just do it.
But
That's
you
just the kind of person I
plan.
am.
You plan a lot,
I
which
plan.
is good.
Yeah.
I don't plan for shit.
You're more impulsive than I am.
I'm like that dude, General Butt Naked. You know what
no,
I'm
but
talking about?
I
That
know.
dude that just runs out in the war butt naked.
I'm not as impulsive as you are.
Exactly. But I think it's a downfall on my part because I
Yeah,
could
you're
probably,
more likely to die than I am.
Exactly.
Just
but I'm more likely to fucking go down in
and do
glorious
some crazy
flames.
shit. But I do some glorious shit sometimes.
I know, but it happens more often when you're a crazy fuck.
Yeah. Should I live more like you?
Sometimes.
You going off topic again?
I'm just saying. Sometimes you make a 3-point shot and they're like, "Yo, that's me."
And I don't get that chance because I don't fucking go with my
No,
impulses.
you do.
No, actually, you're right, Rick.
You
You know
do
what?
make 'em.
You are touching onto something.
You do make them.
Can I tell
But
you
what I'm
something?
saying is that I'm shooting threes all day. I might miss 90% of them, but I'm shooting them.
yeah,
And I'm going to score a lot more than if you're practicing your ones and your twos.
Okay,
and your
okay.
threes.
So I do. Okay.
Follow my analogy
I
here?
am following your analogy, and I think you're cool, and I love that about you. And keep doing that. Just don't get killed.
I'm not going to buy a motorcycle, I don't think.
Okay.
I've
Yeah,
been fighting the idea.
It's probably not a good idea for you.
Probably
Actually,
not, right?
the people that I know that have motorcycles are extremely responsible and not
Yeah,
super impulsive.
I've actually talked to that. Yeah, Bayardo, like being one of them.
Oh yeah.
Him and I talked
Yeah, he's a
extensively
freak.
about
Like
it.
he's all about like the rules
Yeah.
and safety and stuff.
Yeah, him and I've talked
But
about
you
it.
have to be that way.
Still, though.
Because it's so fucking dangerous to ride
That's
a
what I'm
motorcycle.
saying. Do I even
So
want to
anyway,
fucking
no,
jump into that?
don't, Rick.
Okay, I won't. Anyway, go ahead.
Don't do it.
Okay, so you guys
Okay.
do shit. You said yes to Sarah.
So I said yes to Sarah.
Let's
and,
fucking go.
I was
You,
like,
your
"Fuck
boyfriend,
it."
and I were gonna go on an ayahuasca experience. Girl power.
And I took my friend Hitoshi with me.
Ooh, Hitoshi. I love that guy.
Yeah, he's great. And so it was like
You're totally outing him. There's only one dude named Hitoshi.
in all of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
This is true.
The only Hitoshi.
This is true.
As far as I know.
As far as I know, shit.
As far as I'm concerned.
Yep.
Anyway.
I agree.
So you guys all four went on
all
an
four went,
adventure
and
like
there were
you're
a
going
bunch
to
of people
Captain
there.
Planet.
Yeah.
Captain Planet.
And Hitoshi was on my right, Sarah was on my left, and I had no idea what I was in for. I knew I was in for some sort of like crazy adventure.
I kind of liked that I didn't know anybody. I was like,
did?
strangers, what's up? We're going to get real close. I was planning on going deep. Like I went
Yeah.
in there like I'm fucking going, yo.
You were gonna go balls deep.
Exactly.
I think you went a lot deeper.
I've been
than
holding
balls
back. I've been holding back. You can listen back to the episodes. I've been holding back saying my balls deep because
Deep. How many times are you gonna make me spit out this chai? This is why we're running out of chai, Rick. Because you keep.
It was because
Anyway.
SB was always telling me
Yeah.
like, dude, can't say balls deep about meditation, and I'm like,
You and me are balls deep. we're balls deep into balls deep, dude. You and I.
I don't even know where I got. I mean, I do know where I got it.
I
know
think we
where
need
got
to
it.
be like tribe. Balls
We can't say
deep.
that.
Okay,
We can't
fine.
say that because then everybody's gonna be like, what does that mean?
Nobody knows.
Because then they're like, is that dude gay?
No, but it's code.
You
And
know
what
that-
is she? Is she like obsessed with like balls?
Yeah, I don't think it's a good name.
Let's think
Anyway,
about
you
it.
guur went.
We'll think
All
about it.
four of you. You're going.
So all four
you
of
know
us.
them.
There were a bunch of other people there, and we were in this like beautiful house in the middle of Topanga Canyon. There were trees everywhere, and
Totally outing everybody. I'm just kidding.
the
Their address is-
7441 Topanga Boulevard. No,
Imagine
who
that's like the mall.
cares? Oh yeah, it's illegal, right? Oh fuck,
Yeah, it's illegal.
it's totally legal. Isn't
No, I
it?
think it's legal.
Legalish,
Yeah, it's weird.
legalish.
It's a gray area.
We're cutting this part out
Nah,
just so we don't go to jail.
we're gonna leave it. Maybe somebody will pay attention. Maybe not. I'm gonna have a cop on here soon.
Are you
Yeah, retired cop.
okay?
Anyway,
Can you hook us up?
I mean, he's well. Anyway,
Can you make sure we don't go to jail?
No. He'll make sure I go.
Because I don't
to
want to
jail.
go to jail.
I've been to jail.
Me too.
It's been fun. Yes.
I need a towel. I need a towel because I keep spitting out my drink. This stuff. This is insane.
Mission accomplished. Here, I just give you that.
This should leave no one with any question that I have some sort of mental illness.
They'd be like, that girl wants to spit out chai 6 fucking times.
It's just an act. It's just a shtick
Listen,
that I
guys.
have.
I'm a funny guy. What can I say?
He's so funny.
She's
I
actually
just,
laughing at her
spit out
own
my
jokes.
drink.
She like says her own joke, and then she goes to drink coffee, and she
I
hasn't.
I laugh at my own jokes.
Yeah, we all do.
Do I really? Have you noticed that about me?
We all
That's
do.
so embarrassing.
Why is that embarrassing? I constantly laugh at my jokes.
I thought it was cooler than that.
I'm fucking hilarious. I can't help it.
You know how much of a dork I am, don't you?
No, you laugh at yourself. Like this is what you do. Like you'll say a
Okay,
joke.
tell me.
You'll say a joke,
What
and then
do I
you're
do?
like, whatever. You'll let it stick, and then you'll let it drink. And you haven't processed the information yet. You lose it as you're
I don't do
drinking.
that.
That's exactly what
Shut
you've
the
done
fuck
every
up.
single time. You've thrown out a
Every
comment,
time?
and you before you see if
That
you
is
make
so
the shot.
ridiculous.
We're gonna use the same basketball
I'm
analogy.
such
We're
a
gonna use the
ridiculous
same
person.
basketball analogy.
Uh-huh.
You're shooting the 3-point shot, and
Yes.
you're turning around to drink your chai, and then you make it, and you're like, "Holy shit!" And you
Yes!
spill your chai everywhere.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you if your fucking 3 points land?
Nah,
like
because I do that shit all the time. I'm like,
Right.
sinking threes.
You know what? I'm gonna be conscious.
Freeze frame.
I'm gonna consciously not spit out my chai.
No,
I'm making a
like
decision.
3 fucking times.
I'm making a decision right now. This is very inappropriate.
Hit my eyebrow.
Oops!
Anyway,
Don't hurt yourself,
this
Rick.
is your fault for making me laugh so hard. Jesus.
You haven't laughed that hard. Let's get real.
I'm laughing
I've heard
hard
you laugh hard.
at you spilling your. Yeah, I know. We both laugh
Yeah.
really fucking loud in public.
Yeah,
Huh?
it's embarrassing, isn't it?
I don't.
Get a lot of attention.
I like it.
You do? You
Like, look at me.
attention,
I'm
don't
laughing.
you?
I'm having a good time. You should too.
You
It's
like attention,
contagious.
don't you?
No, I think it's contagious. I think if you're doing something good, like, and it's like making a scene, and it's like not fucking with anybody. I think it's good. You're putting more
always-
good energy into the
Yeah,
world,
I always make a fucking scene when I laugh everywhere I go.
which is great.
The gym,
you do. That's what I was saying.
restaurants. But I
Everywhere.
don't care.
Good.
What am I gonna do? I can't.
It
change.
feels good. No. It
Yeah.
feels fucking good. You get that like
I'm
belly
not gonna-
laugh
Yeah, I just
from the
crazy.
bottom.
Yeah, from the bottom.
Oh man.
Balls deep.
She's like,
The name
balls
of this
deep.
episode will be Balls Deep.
I will call it that.
I know you will.
Oh, it's done. It's done. Balls deep with Denise Dorado. That sounds
You're gonna
sexual
change
as
your
fuck.
mind. You're gonna change your mind, aren't
No,
you?
I'm
You're
not.
gonna let me down.
No, I'm not. Let you down. That makes me want to let you down. Don't say that because you make me
You
want to
like
change the
letting
name.
people down?
I like doing the opposite of what people tell me to do
Why?
because I don't like being told what to do.
You don't want to be controlled.
Exactly.
You want to be in charge of your
Listen,
own life.
I saw your expression change as I said it. You were like, "Oh, that's cute. You don't want to be controlled." That's what your face was. That's exactly what it was. Anyway,
because it's just giving me insight into your personality, and I'm collecting
Jesus
a lot
Christ.
of data on you right now.
She has an infinite amount of data that hasn't done her any well. Every day she's like, what the fuck? I'm insane, Denise.
I'm going to write
I've told you this.
whole
You don't know?
biography on you.
The biography of Rick Mencia.
Yes.
Unicorns.
We keep going off topic. It's
Gummy
so hard
bears.
for us to stay on topic.
No, it's very easy. I'm going to get back to it. You were with three other people.
3 other people.
Toshi's to your
Anyway.
left. Sarah's to your right. You guys are doing your first experience. You're
Yes.
scared as shit.
Scared.
All of a sudden, they call
So,
you
okay,
up.
so
that
the- so
you're in this
this-
beautiful mansion on Topanga Canyon.
Beautiful, yes. There's a huge window to my left with this beautiful, gorgeous tree. And it's like the perfect
Avatar-ish.
setting. Avatar-ish. This like gorgeous moonlight coming down. And it was
Well,
beautiful.
you're really painting a picture here.
And we started the ceremony around 10 o'clock. Again,
Was there a
we got-
shaman? Was it legit?
Yeah,
or
it's
was
a
it?
fucking amazing shaman.
Whoa.
And musicians. No, he's
I know,
awesome.
right? The musicianship of these fucking guys.
I just couldn't believe it. It's like the best, the most gorgeous music I've
And they
ever heard
sing
in my
for like
life.
8 fucking hours
Yeah.
or whatever.
This,
That's
like,
really hard.
Pure stamina. Like I have so much respect for people who do this.
Yeah.
And they're guiding your journey. So like how can you like not be grateful to them? Did you just have a flashback?
Kind of.
Do you remember when we were talking about this and like suddenly like the music
Oh my
and
god.
the rest?
We
Okay, tell the story.
met up to talk at this coffee shop. I was like, "Yo, Denise, I got to talk about this shit." And you're like, "What happened?" I was like, "Oh, man. Let's go have coffee." And we were at this, I don't even, what coffee shop?
Coffee Tom.
Yeah, that's where we are.
Mm-hmm.
And which whoever installed their fucking sound system, like, you deserve. Can you hook me up? I'm gonna.
The
set this
acoustics
place-
in that fucking room were
Whoa.
like on point.
We're talking about this shit, and I'm like, yeah, and we're talking about
No,
like.
I was saying some shit.
You were
remember?
saying about. I think we're talking about 5 MEO or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
And you were talking about like, and then all of a sudden this white noise, and you went like this, and a fucking white noise floods the entire room with like perfect acoustics, and I'm like,
Like how did it sounded like this? Like,
But
it was,
way
like,
cooler.
So perfect.
But
I
wait-
didn't do it right. You do it.
kind of.
You do it.
I
You do
can't
it.
go that
You
high.
do it.
And I'm like, am I fucking? And I'm still like 2 days fresh of doing ayahuasca. It's still like hardcore in my
Well,
system.
it was like a certain pitch. It was a certain vibration.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I'm still I'm fresh of ayahuasca like 2
Well,
days.
yeah, and then I was talking about the unified field, and I was describing it to you, and then I was like, it was like this sound, this vibration. I
But as you
became the
did that-
vibration as I was saying that. Suddenly, this fucking tone came out
It was
of nowhere.
so
It was so
wild.
beautiful, and we both felt like we were like super plugged into the simulation at that point.
Oh my god, I was like,
Didn't
we
we?
are in a fucking dream.
Yeah.
We figured it out, Denise.
We hacked the system.
I can't believe they charged me $10 for this coffee.
It was 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway,
It was 8.
so back to whatever the fuck we were talking
We're
about.
talking about ayahuasca, and then
Okay, so
it was when we met up that day. We were talking about it, but yeah. So you were with 4 of them, and you're at this beautiful
so I was with my
setting.
friends, beautiful setting, and the ceremony started around 8 o'clock. We got our little plug of rape that woke me the fuck up.
Which we've talked about here on Curious Radio. The rape.
Have you?
Yeah, we did last episode.
Unfortunately spelled, yes, but there is a little accent to
I
distinguish
know
it
it's spelled
from.
rape.
Well, it has an accent at the end. Rape. Anyway, let's
Rape.
move on.
Is it a French rape?
Rape. Let's move on.
That's fucked up.
All right, let's not.
shouldn't say
Let's
French
not go
rape.
there. You need
Rape? Does that sound French? That doesn't sound French. Italian? Rape.
it. Rape.
Rape.
Rape. No, rape. The the emphasis is on the e. Rape. It's not
No,
the rape.
it's
It's
rape.
rape. It's
Yeah.
rape. It's rape.
I
Rape.
don't know. Anyway,
It's
that
rape.
shit, they blow it up your fucking nose.
So they blow it up your nose.
not that intense.
It's
It was
this
intense for
like
you?
powdered tobacco, and it like I've never done cocaine before. I know you have, but I
Hey,
don't want to
how
out
dare
you.
you? I have not partied that hard.
You've never done cocaine before?
I've done everything.
Okay. Then
There is no edge that I have not seen, ladies and gentlemen.
don't have it. Okay. then
Actually, no, there
talk
is.
about
There
it.
is. There is an edge I
I have
haven't
never
seen.
done cocaine before.
I haven't done.
Say.
I haven't done a lot of things. I haven't
I'm
done a lot of
proud to
things.
say.
I'm
Actually,
kidding.
I think cocaine's kind of gross.
Yeah, heroin's gross.
Anyway.
A lot of things are gross.
A lot of things are gross.
Crack. Still things cocaine.
Yeah.
Crack is
Crack's
just
whack.
cocaine.
Crack
It's
is
the
whack.
same thing as cocaine. I am too rich to smoke crack. All right.
Who says that?
Crack
Who said it?
is whack.
Who said that?
Whitney Houston.
She said that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Pretty sure it was Whitney Houston. And she was high as fuck.
Are we
Sweating.
talking about a dead person who was addicted to crack?
Hey, man, it happens.
Unfortunately.
Hey,
Poor Whitney Houston. Let's
Hey,
not talk about her like
listen.
that. She has a bigger legacy than just the way she went out, Rick.
whatever.
Whatever.
I'm talking about this specific part. Crack is whack. She's too rich for that shit.
Oh God.
Anyway, they blew the rape up your nose. It fucks you up.
Yeah.
It didn't fuck me up that, but it was just uncomfortable. What did it do to
Well,
you? It just kind of.
Well, first of all, it shocked the fuck out of me because I had no idea
What he was gonna
what
do.
it was and that it was even part of the ceremony. And
You didn't breathe it in though, did you?
They shot it into my nose. Yeah,
No,
of
I know.
course. It went like straight to my brain. So what it did is like, it shocked me
Yeah.
into being in the moment,
Yeah.
like super in the moment. Like there is nothing. You're not thinking about anything else. It centers you, and it just forces you to. You're getting like super flashbacks.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm getting a little bit of flashback just talking
I
about
know,
it.
right? What a
Yeah,
trip. You
it's a
kind of like
trip.
snap into another
No,
reality.
you plug
I was
into
like,
it.
whoa, yeah. I was thinking back
Well,
to my
good.
experience. Yeah, I'm like,
that's good. I like
that's
that.
so weird that
I
as
like
I'm
that you get
talking,
flashbacks.
I can kind of see myself going. Right? The camera's gonna show it all.
Yeah, but like, yeah, it shoots up into your nose, and then you brace yourself for the other nostril, and then it happens again, and then you're just like in this zone, and you're open.
How did you come in? Did you come in scared? Because I came in cocky. I was like, come on, bitch. That's how I came in.
I think you do that. I think you do everything like that.
Kind of do.
How you do anything is how you do everything.
See? My
I heard
quote's
that, I heard
sticking,
that
guys.
somewhere. I heard
I
that.
say it on this
somewhere.
motherfucker all the time.
I thought about that today.
Yeah, I kind of do.
So you went in there cocky.
Not cocky, but like I'm ready. Like
Well, I
I'm,
talked to you about it.
I'm just not scared of getting my ass kicked. Like,
Well, that's what I like about you.
you know what I mean? Like
I think that's great.
and I feel like if you die too, like
Fuck it.
I had a pretty good run. Like, I've done some cool shit.
Yeah.
Like not
Yeah.
the coolest shit. It would
Yeah.
suck. Don't get me wrong. I'm not looking forward to it,
Well,
but
yeah.
at the same time, like, fuck it.
I mean, but the chances of you dying are so
Very
low.
slim. I'm
So
very
low.
safe. I take
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good
yeah,
care
yeah,
of
yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
I'm all good. And it's a percentage, right? If I'm not doing stupid shit, probably
You
won't
can
die.
die any day, in any way.
Exactly. If I'm just
You
just
could
doing
die
what
from like chai poisoning
I doubt it.
or stevia poisoning.
I doubt that too. I think you just made both those
fucking
things
like
up.
have like this crazy like dust on her, like that'll just kill you instantly. She just bring it into the house.
Look at this. It's contagious. Now I'm spreading.
Now you're spilling your chai.
Yeah, I know. I laughed because Nala's over there passed out. She
Now your
looks
chai's
like she's in a coma.
balls deep.
Balls deep at Curious
You
Radio.
can't. The camera can't see this.
It
but
totally
the chai
can.
went into.
Yeah, it totally can.
Yes.
It sees everything. So, so yeah, you guys. So it centers you. And
Back
you,
to one.
Did anybody else? Were you guys like talking to each other? I don't. I can't imagine going with the people because
No, it was
I'd be
super
monitoring.
Quiet. It was super quiet. Everyone was very
Was
respectful.
it super dark in there?
No, it wasn't super dark.
We had no
There were
light.
candles.
We
There
had
was a-
no.
there
We had
was a
like
fire,
3 candles.
and there was like a little light on, in the moonlight.
Oh yeah, they had a big window. That's right. You
Yeah.
guys were in a house. How many people were there?
I want to say it was like 20, maybe less. I don't know. There was a lot of people.
I just looked around and I just started assessing people. I was like, all right.
Yeah, you like to judge people.
No. I'm just like
It's your
just like.
Latin. You're Latin.
No. I don't
so-
judge. I'm
No?
more of like, okay, shit hits the fan. Like, okay, who am
Who's
I?
gonna save me?
Who am I cool with? No, who's like, all right, who do I gotta help? Who's gonna help
Oh,
me?
really?
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, that's sweet of you.
well, if you think about it, like if shit hits the
So
fan,
you're
where
looking
it's
around
like,
like it was the Titanic, and you're like,
yeah, if this bitch is gonna sink, like, okay, okay, all right, who the fuck can pull weight? You can pull weight. All right,
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
look pretty
yeah.
strong. You,
I love
I'm
that.
gonna put you in the back. You know what I mean? And then she's kind of like assess the room. I never like to have my back to doors.
ooh, you should have been
No, fuck, no, would have been horrible. Maybe I think I would have been good in the military, maybe. But that's not good. I would have been killing people. Just
That's not good.
exactly.
You don't wanna do that.
PTSD, come back.
Yeah, exactly.
No, thank you. I'm too nice for that, man.
Yeah.
So you
You don't
guys,
wanna kill
so you guys went
anybody.
on this journey, but you took how many little vasitos did you take?
Little vasitos.
Copitas.
Copitas de ayahuasca.
Yeah.
So like I said, the ceremony started around 10, and one by one we all went up to the shaman and took a little drink of ayahuasca, which is like, I don't know, like a heavy shot
Of chocolate.
of you know, I don't want to like offend the
It's
plant.
not
It's a
that
beautiful
bad.
plant, but it doesn't taste
It
good.
is not that. I assumed it would taste like diarrhea.
It just has this very strong earthy, herbal.
I eat
It's not a
fucking-
comfortable drink.
I eat just dry ass plants.
Well,
I
you're
was cool with
different,
it.
Rick.
So I was like,
You're different.
that's what I'm saying. But I expected like real bad shit.
Real bad shit. Well, maybe.
You ever chewed on an ecstasy pill? Disgusting.
Thank God I wasn't drinking chai at the
Yeah,
time, because
exactly.
I would have spit that all
Spilled
over
it
you.
everywhere.
Have you ever chewed on an ecstasy pill? What kind of a random question is that?
Tastes really bad.
Hey, hey. Let me ask you a question.
That's appropriate.
You ever chew on an ecstasy pill? Hey, Nala, let me ask you something. You're so random.
Because it tastes really bad. It tastes awful. I almost
Okay.
threw up. But when I drank this, I was like,
It's not bad.
I didn't even. They told me you can't really drink water after that point, right? Because you wouldn't want to dilute it, right?
They told you that?
Yeah. So like at that point, because I had waited too long, so they're like, I was like, all right, cool. And I don't even drink water. I was kind of dehydrated. I was like, all right, boom. Took one. And then I don't know. It didn't taste that bad for me. I don't know why do you what happened after you for your first one?
Okay, so I took it. I went back to my yoga mat, and
Some people have legit setups, by the way.
yeah,
I didn't.
and you can tell like
Who's a
can-
pro?
yeah,
Yeah.
and like you can like assess their personality. Like
have
if someone
fucking
wants a lot of
sprays.
like territory around them,
Yeah.
you can tell they're like
Ooh.
some fucking hipster
Yeah.
from Venice or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. It's just like
This is my barrier, bro. I'm gonna meditate right here.
property, and you're sitting
But
a
it's
little too
cool.
close to me.
It is like it's kind of a personal thing, though. I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Well,
at
I
the
had
same
my
time,
pillows, and I had like my
I didn't
bag
have
of
shit.
Doritos and all my.
Did you
goodies.
really?
No.
I was about to say you're having a fucking sleepover.
I did bring food for
Did
the
you?
next day. I don't remember what I brought, but I brought some goodies.
I got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and a hot dog.
I did some weird
7-Eleven.
shit. Yeah. Anyway.
So did you take only one your first time? No, you took
Well, okay,
several,
so,
right?
so you're not letting me tell this story,
Yeah, because you
Rick.
keep going off topic.
I
I'm
know.
bringing you back.
We're so unprofessional. Who's gonna listen to this?
Everybody does. That's what I say. These people
Oh
are
my
great,
God.
right?
This is. I feel so bad for you guys. If you're
No.
listening still,
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
okay.
Don't
thank
listen,
you.
Denise. Don't feel bad.
Okay.
They're loving it.
so,
They're like, who is this girl that is laughing?
she's crazy.
She is
Who
crazy.
dat? I am crazy.
So you take one.
So I took one, and then
What are your friends doing?
I went back,
Are they
and
just like
they
one?
took one, and then like half an hour later, like Sarah's like in another dimension.
Really?
Yeah, and
Some people were going.
Hitoshi's like on my right side, and he's I don't know what he's doing. He's just got his eyes closed, and he's very quiet, and he's lying down. I'm just sitting there. Nothing's happening.
It's very like all the different types of personalities that there are.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, it's very scary because it's like.
What about her boyfriend? Your friend's
Oh,
boyfriend.
he just kept repeating over and over again. He kept saying all night. He was saying, "What did he say? I'm tripping balls right now. Oh man, I'm fucking tripping balls." He
That's
just
what he kept saying
he just
that?
kept repeating that over and over again. It was so funny.
His balls keep
It was
tripping
so-
balls.
it was- oh man, I'm fucking tripping balls. He would like rock back and forth and just like repeat that over and over again.
Was he just not ready? He was just some stoner
I
kid or
don't know
something.
what's going on with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But anyway, you took one. Nothing's happening
so
to you.
nothing's happening, and I'm
That's how I
looking around there,
felt.
and people, and like I hear people like going through crazy shit, like all around the room, like
Yeah.
someone's laughing, someone's crying, like
Some people are going
are throwing- yeah.
through it.
yeah,
And I'm like,
so people start throwing up, and like all
Yeah.
this shit starts happening, and then I'm like, nothing's happening to me. Like, what the fuck is going on?
me too. I'm like, am I a fucking ninja?
Yeah, dude. And so it's like 11:30. Finally, by 11:30, I was like, okay, I need to like take another drink or something because nothing.
The shaman didn't offer it? Like, our shaman was like, anyone want a second one?
Well, they don't like offer it right away,
yeah.
and but the music.
But it had been a few hours, right? At that point? Or
At
an
that
hour?
point, it had been like an hour and a half or 2
Same
hours.
thing, yeah.
And so I talked to the shaman. I call him over and I tell him that I'm not feeling anything. I'm not seeing anything. And so he tells me to wait like half an hour, and then I take another drink.
He's like, you're
Till I
very
come
small.
back. Yeah,
And
he
we
was being
wait.
really conservative with me, and he was saying something about how when it's your first time, your body doesn't always like take it in.
You don't want to block. It blocks it out.
Yeah, it sort of blocks it out, and you may energetically you may be rejecting it. Like there's all kinds of reasons why.
I feel like your immune
it may
system's more
not.
like, ha.
Yeah, it's like I got this.
Maybe you're healthy. I think my
Maybe.
system's like super healthy. My immune system was like, hey man,
Yeah.
we're not going nowhere.
Hey man, you cool. We got you.
Yeah. Exactly. No, they were not letting
some ayahuasca tried to break in earlier, but
we
pooped it out for you.
Yeah. No, we didn't. That was when I was pissed off too. People started throwing up on their first one and everything.
Yeah, dude. So yes, I'm like, I went through all of this like anticipation, and it's a lot of work.
So you did your second one.
So yeah, I took my second one. I sit down. Same thing. Like an hour and a half goes by. At this point, it's like
WTF.
1:30 in the fucking morning, and like people are going through all kinds of things, and Sarah's like next to, she's like,
you're a little jealous,
in
right?
5 different dimensions.
I'm jealous. I was
fucking jealous.
I was fucking
jealous.
I want to work, man.
Exactly.
Like,
I came here to work.
Yeah, these people
What's
are throwing
going on?
up.
I want my
wanna
money
throw
back.
Up. Yeah.
I want my money back. Hey, shaman, give my money back.
Come here.
Hey, spiritual guy.
I know this thing's going great now. Let me pull you aside for a second. See, I'm not working. I want to throw up.
Exactly. And then a part of me was like, good. It's not working. I'm not going to have to go through this shit. I get
those thoughts come in your head. They creep in your head.
It was like a free like get out of jail like free card. It was like, all right, you know what? It didn't work for me. I can just go home and chill, and I don't have to fucking think about this shit anymore.
Fuck it.
But then another part of me is like, no, Denise, you
came
fucking
here to work.
Take another fucking drink.
Bam.
And do your shit. And so the shaman was like, and I was desperate. I was like, look.
Please, shaman, please. I got
give
these
me another
cheeseburgers.
Drink. I just need one more, please. And then so he was merciful and poured me another bigger, healthy dose of ayahuasca. And I went back down. And honestly, Rick, I swear to God, I was resigned.
Will do it for you.
No, I was resigned. I was like, this shit's not gonna work for me.
That's when it hits you.
And I was just like lying down, and I was like, fuck, this is ridiculous. I came here, I wasted my time, and it's just not going to work for me. I'm never going to be able to experience this. And I was like telling the tree, I started talking to the tree. I was like, this is just not working out for me. This is not working out for me. Hey, tree.
Come here. Let me holler at you for a second.
I just don't get it. It's not fair. And then the tree was like, it's okay.
You're like, oh,
it's okay.
Shit, the tree's talking to me.
No, the tree was like, no, it's okay. Of course it's going to work for you. And I was like, no, it's not. No, it's not. You're just saying that, tree. You're just saying that. And it was like, everything is fine. I'll take care of you. I'm like, you will?
For those of you listening, you gotta watch the video. Yeah, keep going.
And the tree was like, and I was like, you will? And the tree was like, yes, I'm here to teach you everything. And then I was like, oh, fuck.
The tree's talking to me.
I'm talking to the tree. And I'm not thinking anything of it. Like, it was totally normal.
Yeah.
It was totally normal. And then I was
like, oh, shit, I'm plugged in, yo. The fuck am I plugged into?
Yeah, exactly.
Is this the Matrix?
What the fuck
damn.
is this? What am I plugged into?
Is this another layer? What is this shit? Did I pull a curtain back?
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
That's exactly right.
Is this a secret level?
Exactly.
Up, down, AB squared?
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, whoa.
Exactly. Like you suddenly like pass like the latest guy. What's the last guy?
Bison?
Whoever.
Street Fighter? I don't know.
Yeah. And you're like, how did I get here?
Yeah.
And so.
But did you? What was your purging? Because I purged for a good minute.
Okay, well, here's basically what I fucking did for the next 5-6 hours.
Which is, yeah.
So initially when I entered into this like beautiful world, it was euphoric, and I was like,
you plugged right in and you went great. It went great right when it hit you.
Well, right when it hit me, I was like, oh, this is fucking amazing. Like, wow. Like, I'm part of the earth. Like,
yeah.
The earth and I are one. Like, everything, I'm back home. Like, I'm part of, like, this is beautiful. Like,
cool.
Source consciousness. It was gorgeous.
Felt
and I was
familiar.
it felt familiar. I was like, wow. Like, it was like coming home. And I was like, had all these beautiful visuals and all these fractals and geometry. And I was just flying through the universe and just enjoying all of it and just drinking it all in. And it was beautiful. Cool. Yeah, it was beautiful. And I was like, wow, this is great. And I was just like, just so grateful for that. And I was kind of laughing, and it was joyous. It was a joyous experience for me. And then was
everybody still going through their journey?
Everybody was going through their shit, and it was all different.
Because I feel like on ours, like there was a point where like the whole room would be laughing. Did that happen to you guys?
Yeah, it did. But I was sort of in my own. I was very like myopic when I was in.
So I'm saying because yours was delayed.
Mine was delayed. Everyone had already gone through their stuff. Like they're at least like the first half of it, because people went in for more drinks and stuff. And so I am just like being introduced into this like dimension, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm joyous, and I'm giggly, and it's just like it's very funny. It's a very like funny experience, because it's like, of course.
It's almost like nerd. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
of
course,
silly,
hey, like silly.
Dummy.
You thought that was your life.
Yeah.
You thought that was reality. No, this is reality.
Listen, guys, this is why my Instagram videos are weird these days. All right?
Yeah. So you know what I
Jesus.
mean? So it's like there's a like the universe has like this like funny sense of humor, I feel like.
I know.
Doesn't
And I'm a
it?
silly motherfucker
Yeah,
too.
you're a silly
so
motherfucker. So
and I like when it pokes back and
Exactly.
the universe was like, hey, you
It's like,
fucking
yeah,
idiot.
yeah, exactly.
You thought you were in control, you stupid
yeah,
fuck.
exactly.
I'm like, you fucking punked me.
Yeah, totally.
And the universe
Totally.
is like,
I love that. Yeah, just wait.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. So like I was going through like, you know, the universe and going through these like wormholes and stuff, and then suddenly I started opening doors and going down hallways, and I was like, where am I going? This is all fun.
Oh, that's where the work starts.
And then it started like taking me down another hallway, and I opened another door, and I started
That's so
like
weird
yeah,
that
I started
people
going,
get that.
I started going deeper. And it started getting darker, and all of a sudden, all
Were you
the
scared?
beautiful, colorful geometry started disappearing.
Were you scared?
And I was just going. I was in the tunnel. I was a little scared. I was like, "Where are you taking
But you
me?"
kept going with it anyway.
Yeah,
How are the
I kind
Icaros
of had
right
no
now?
choice, huh?
How are the Icaros at this moment? Are they fucking going
Beautiful,
strong?
just fucking going strong,
Yeah.
super powerful.
Because there's moments where like they peak and they
yeah,
relax,
exactly,
and they peak and they relax.
exactly. And I'm pretty sure that had something to do with it. Like it was influencing like my
Yeah.
trips. Obviously, it
They
has
guide
to.
your journey, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And so again, but I was like late to the fucking party.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
And so
Maybe that's why you were in that. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway,
don't
go
know.
ahead.
And so like I started just like going deeper, and I felt like that's you know that sensation where you're just like getting like you're just going deeper, like the elevation is changing.
Oh yeah.
You know, like you
You know,
just
it's kind
know
of
that
like you're getting pulled down to the bottom of the ocean.
That's exactly right. Exactly. And you're like, this doesn't feel good.
Hey, this pressure's starting
And
to get to me, yo.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo.
Yo, man.
Somebody like turn on some kind of pressure machine or
Where the
something.
fuck's the air at, man?
Yeah, exactly.
Can't see the sun no more.
Why can't I breathe?
There's a weird octopus around me.
Yeah, exactly.
This is really deep ocean,
Yeah,
yo.
exactly.
The fuck's James Cameron doing here? He's like, I'm studying.
Whose submarine is that?
He's like, I'm
Hey.
studying for Avatar too. Let me get a ride. Sorry, bro. We're
Exactly.
deep. Can't open the hatch.
Hey, where's the beach? Hey.
And you're going down
Where's
this
my
goddamn
margarita?
wormhole. Yeah, so you're going down and
So I'm going down, and then
this is where the
and
work's
I
gonna
just suddenly
start.
had this like sensation, like I am no longer under control, and this is not going to be pretty.
that started with that.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
so
No,
weird.
yeah, dude. You started with that. You didn't have like the beautiful like.
Fuck
the
no.
World. Okay, so yeah, so I had the it that's how it got me. Like seduced me by introducing me into this beautiful
Oh,
thing.
that makes
Maybe it was like
sense.
you don't need that. Like let's just go balls deep.
Because I'm a crazy motherfucker.
Because you're a crazy motherfucker. You're not afraid to go balls deep.
That's what the shaman was telling me. He's like, it's gonna hit you hard. I was like, why? He's like,
Because you're fucking ready for it.
well, I was just like, let's go, bitch.
Yeah, you were.
And I was like slapping my knees, like I'm fucking ready to go to this
like
shit.
it's some fucking rodeo
So
show.
I didn't need to get honey dicked into it, you know. So
Let's talk about honey dick.
that's from a podcast
never
I
heard
listened
that.
to. Honey dick.
Honey-dicked?
Yeah,
I like
one of my
it.
favorite podcasts. They say because it's think about it. They honey dick, put honey on a dick.
Or it could be honey trap.
You think you're getting honey? You're getting dick.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's what it did to me. And
Yeah.
so then it took me down into the fucking it took me to hell.
All your subconscious
It
bullshit.
took me to hell. It took
And
me
this is what I, in my opinion, this is what hell really is, right?
This is what hell it's very personal. Hell is very personal for everybody.
And it's very internal.
It's very internal. And it's stuff that you're not thinking about. You don't want to think about. It's buried deep in your subconscious. It takes you directly to that. The shit that you don't want to think about, the shit you don't want to talk about. Just like the deepest shame that you have, like just the shit that just like the good shit
Yeah.
that is just in there boiling. And
You want to
and-
eat shit?
And
Go
then, by
there.
the way, it's in there, and you think it's not affecting your life, but it is.
Yeah.
And we make
one way or another.
in one way or another, you're unconsciously being affected and sometimes even driven and controlled by these like crazy subconscious dark beliefs or whatever you have the fuck in there.
Maybe not even believe traumas.
Yeah, traumas.
Repressed memories, like
Yeah.
grudges you have, like all kinds of shit.
Totally.
Yeah.
And it's all in there. And so for me, it was. I mean, I'm not gonna get like too personal or whatever.
Talk about it. You're good. Don't look up there.
What
We're
are
talking
you
about
doing?
ayahuasca.
Okay, you're going. Okay, so I don't want to get like super personal, but like
Super personal.
I don't want to be like so personal, like
Yeah.
personal, like I don't. Yeah. No, but it was for me. It was about grief. I hadn't like processed
Loss.
loss exactly. It was something.
I'm good at that.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
you're
okay.
just not fucking. It's over, whatever. But no,
I'm good at accepting the cycles of life. I feel like because I know that just gone through so many circles. Like I'm like, this person's gonna be in my
Yeah.
life forever.
Yeah. I'm not good
They're
at that.
fucking
Like I'm
gone.
not good at that. I hang on to things.
I know that's what it was showing. Yeah.
Shut up, Rick.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Don't talk about my personal life.
Yeah.
No. I anything I've ever let go of has claw marks on it. Like I have a really hard time
Why?
letting go of
What
people.
a trip. Why?
Because I just love so hard.
So do I, but I'm like, fuck it, rip my heart out, bitch. I'm going. I'm
No,
gone.
I don't like
Ah.
I don't like that. Like I think like I don't
Warrior,
like
Conan.
and that served me in my life. Like I don't give up on people easily. And it's also hurt me, you know, so it's both. Like I get like the fruits of both.
Have you gotten what are the pros and cons looking like?
Well,
Have you been
know what
fucked
they
over
look
more
like.
than the, you know what I mean? Because then you got to make it worth the squeeze too. Like,
No, well, for me, like I have cultivated a lot of relationships that are very meaningful for me, that have been difficult, you know, like, but these relationships have evolved and they've grown, and these people are still a part of my life, you know, and maybe it's because, like, I mean, I don't want to out my parents or anything, but everyone's parents are fucked up, and my parents are not fucked up.
I mean,
but like
no.
my parents were difficult,
But everybody,
and so that taught me.
think about how
that
being a parent
people
was.
are difficult.
Speaking of which, I saw Sophie and Hugo's baby today, Phoenix again. I was at their house.
Oh, I want to see their baby.
Oh man, I was,
Maybe they'll invite me after
me and
this.
me and him are friends.
I'm friends with them too.
We're, no, me and Phoenix are
Oh,
friends.
you and Phoenix are friends?
Yeah, we're homies. Yeah.
Phoenix is a little,
we
he's
go
a little
back.
cutie.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a little heartbreaker.
Yep. A little chunky cheeker.
Yeah.
So you start going down this, you start dealing with this shit, and are you purging at this process or no? Because
So it took me in there. It fucking like took me down into the
look at
pits
this
of
shit,
my hell.
Denise.
Oh,
Look at it.
God, and I was like, fuck.
Like no, I
And
don't want to
so-
look at it. And you're
No,
like,
I didn't
open your
wanna look at it.
fucking eyes. It peels your
Yeah,
fucking.
open your eyes and take it in, and so what do you think I was doing? I was like
Crying hard as fuck.
And I was crying, just like the most fucking the deepest, the most cathartic, the rawest crying I had ever done in my life. Just from every fucking cell in my body, it was just being purged, and it was like. It was tough. It was really tough. And it was just like this, and all of that grief, all of that pain, everything was coming out. And then it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And I kept going deeper and deeper. And then when I hit the bottom.
Why'd you keep going deeper though? Because I did too. But I kept
because I
saying,
started feeling it. I started like, it took me down to the fucking like pits of hell.
Yeah.
But I started like, you know, feeling around the room, and I was really understanding what it was.
Happening,
and
yeah.
that was taking me even deeper. Because
I
I'm
did
a
that
very
too.
emotional person. That's what I've noticed. Like, and this is what Sarah says about me. Every time I take ayahuasca, it's so emotional for me, and it's different. It's not always grief.
Yeah.
I do other things like besides fucking.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Real life Carmen San Diego here.
yeah. So right when it was like, right when I hit the bottom, like the shit, like just, if you can even imagine, like
not a
going
good feeling.
even like, huh?
Not
It's
a
not a
good
good feeling. And so I hit the fucking bottom, further than the bottom of the ocean. And at that moment, right when I smacked the bottom, I was lying down at that moment. I shot up, I grabbed my bucket, and I threw up. Like, I just like projectile vomited into
Right.
the
Where does that
bucket.
come from?
And it
Like,
was, yeah. And it
Exorcist
was black,
style.
But Rick, it was so tied to meaning. Like that blackness that I ejected out of my body was so meaningful. It was exactly the pit of the darkness that I had inside of me, and it
so
came
much
out.
work.
And it was like who could have fucking planned this? It was so like fucking poetic the way it happened. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't just like
So
a
it's
random.
like you got
it
there,
wasn't
you
like-
opened Pandora's box, and you're like, let's
Yeah.
get it open.
Yeah, I opened it. I like felt it. I went through it, and then it fucking came out, and it was such a relief, like to let that shit go. You know, it was like
What happened after that? You joined back in, the intensity dropped after that?
I
Because
think
that's
that was,
where I lost track of time.
I lost it. Yeah, of course. Like you lose track of time.
Well, I just mean I lost it. Like I thought I was dead for a second after that.
You had like a little bit of a like an
Because I went a
ego
little
death.
deep.
Yeah, it's
I just
good.
meant like I thought I was done because I was throwing up so much. I mean, there was like 3 fucking people around
No,
me.
I didn't throw up as much as you did.
Well, I was exorcist style. Like
Yeah.
there was because like it was nothing was happening. And I'm like, what? Same shit with you. But I was feeling 3, but I was like, I fucking came here to do this work.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want to go till I can't fucking go anymore.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. So I did 4, And like I had like 3 people help me. I was like, oh shit, I think I'm dying.
Yeah.
Like in my head, you know what I mean? Like your thoughts start to enter. And then right when I was like, all right, you got me.
But isn't that good? It's like you're like facing death and like you're
Oh, it's so
potentially
great.
accepting it.
No, it was
I think that's
fine.
fucking great.
It was.
Yeah.
Well, that was the biggest thing that I got out of it. I'm just fear every day is just escaping more and more and more and more and more out of me. Just.
Well, here's the thing, because we never think about death. It's the thing that we don't want to think about.
I think about it all the time.
You think about it? Well,
All
you're
the time.
weird.
Yeah,
You're
maybe.
weird.
Maybe, but I do think about it all the time.
I think about it.
Well, I think it's normal to think about it. I think about like, well, how
Yeah.
am I gonna go? I'm like, oh, I wonder.
I just don't want to get run over by a fucking truck. Like that's like my worst
I got hit by
thing.
a truck
What?
when I was 13. Got fucked up.
Really?
Pretty bad. Explains all the brain damage.
Should I leave the hat off or should I?
I don't know.
What do you think?
I
It's your
mean,
show.
At this point, doesn't really fucking matter.
Doesn't matter, right?
All right, Denise, it's time for some hot seat questions.
Hasid questions?
Hot seat.
Yahtzee?
Hot seat. You're in a hot seat.
Hot.
Who is your artistic muse, Denise?
Oh God. Do I have to answer really fast?
Yeah, go ahead.
Stanley Kubrick.
Stanley Kubrick. Why?
Because of his attention to detail and his obsessiveness and his taste and his intelligence and
Skirt.
all of the above. Yeah, I know, right? I'm so hot for Stanley Kubrick.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just obsessed with him, honestly.
Okay.
And he did a lot of great work. And it stands the test of time. That's how you know when someone's a great artist, when their art
Stands
is
the
still
test of
relevant, like, 20, 30, 40 years later.
Money in the bank. Shawty, what you think?
Yeah.
What's your most embarrassing childhood moment?
Oh, God.
Childhood moment. Embarrassing. Go.
This would not fly in 2017, but I was hanging out with a bunch of my friends,
You didn't have friends.
guy friends.
You didn't have guy friends. I'm just
I
kidding.
was a fucking
I'm just kidding.
tomboy. I
I'm just
told you
kidding.
this.
Were? Okay, anyway, go ahead.
Still,
Yeah.
I'm wearing your hat.
I know, that's what I'm
You're
saying.
a boy. I took it
Exactly.
away from you. I
I'm
gave
getting
no
bullied
fucks.
on my own show.
Went balls deep.
See, this sounds like I'm taking it. You're saying Brokeback Mountain.
You're taking
most
it right
embarrassing
now.
childhood moment. You were with a bunch of your friends.
Oh, God. Do I want to talk about this?
Yes, go ahead. It's
Let
too
me
late.
come up with a fucking backup
No,
story.
you're down with this wormhole. You're down this wormhole.
Fine. I was hanging out with a bunch of my guy friends,
Yeah.
and my back was facing them, and the fucking kid who had a crush on me pulled my pants down, and my butt was just out.
And that was your most embarrassing moment?
That was so embarrassing.
How
Are
old
you
were
kidding
you?
me? I was like 7 or 8. I almost died of embarrassment.
That's good.
Big tushy out in the air, big old white old tushy.
You're telling me. I'm a dude.
That was so embarrassing.
I get it.
That would never fly in 2017.
I got
That would be
pants in
like
high
sexual
school.
harassment.
Oh,
like,
for sure. No, they're 6 or
lawsuit.
7. Come on. How old are they?
they were the same age.
6 or 7?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Sue a 6-year-old? Put them on the news? They were being 6-year-olds. You
Put him on
6-year-old.
trial. Try him as an
They're treating
adult.
you like one of the boys.
Try him as an adult.
That's why you don't
It's
understand
sexual
it.
harassment.
Shut your ass up. That's why you don't understand it, because you're not a boy. Boys pants each other. You know how many times I've been pants? You know how embarrassing that is?
Is that what, there's a fucking name for it?
Pants? Getting pants?
There's a name for it? I didn't know this.
What
So
planet
you
do you
guys
live
just
on?
fucking do this shit to each other?
How do you not- how do
I
you
thought I
get
was the
through-
only one on the planet who had ever experienced this.
Listen, you just
But there's
now I
a
realize
fucking
that you're
name
fucking
for
with
it?
me.
I'm not fucking with you.
You're fucking with me.
Because here's the thing, like, we go through shit in our lives and we think we're the only ones that have ever been through that.
Shut
right?
the fuck up.
I'm
Are you kidding me?
serious. I didn't know people did this. I didn't know.
How do you get through your entire life and not know that people
Pantsed?
get... Yeah, he got pants.
Pantsed? There's a fucking name for it?
Oh my God.
Is it in the dictionary?
It's an epidemic, Denise.
Is okay.
I've been pantsed at least 100 times. Wiener
What?
out, whatever, like
Oh
in
my
high
God.
school, middle school, elementary, my whole fucking life.
Okay, so then I don't feel so bad.
Don't.
Are we in like some sort of like pants like recovery group
don't
or
know.
something? Like we should
No,
we should
because
start
that is-
something. Rick, let's start
The pants.
the
no.
first official
because
pantsed recovery group
If you
in
guys
Los
have it,
Angeles.
you're fucked up. Turn on a computer. How do you not know this? How do you not know? Jackass. They did that to each other in every single skit.
True.
Come on. They
Maybe.
were just a bunch of dudes. Anyway, would you rather have 6 toes on one foot or 4 fingers on one hand?
Jesus Christ. God. Of course I can hide the toes. I don't want to have 4 fingers.
Yeah, but think if it's your big toe, would you lose your big toe? Can't wear
I'm
sandals.
losing. I thought I'm getting an extra toe.
No. 4. Oh no, sorry, you're right. Sorry.
Hey,
6
I'm a
toes.
listener.
4 fingers, 6
I
toes.
pay attention to
I
detail.
don't even know what questions I'm asking.
Do you see that?
What's your proudest adult
Denise
moment?
1, Rick 0. Huh?
Your proudest adult moment.
Proudest adult moment? Oh my God, what a question.
It's a
Proudest
loaded
adult
question.
moment. I think when I went back home and I remodeled my parents' house.
Bam. Hey,
was a
mama.
good- that was a
Hey,
good feeling.
papa. I got you. This one.
Can I tell you
It's
something?
right here's on the golden child,
No,
son.
no. It's a really good feeling to take care of your family.
Drop.
Like,
No shit.
to
Yeah,
take
it feels
care of your
great.
parents.
I know.
There's nothing more I love doing than nothing makes me more proud.
It's a
Nothing gives me
deep
more
feeling.
satisfaction than doing something beautiful for my parents.
I know.
Because they fucking deserve it.
I sent my parents a text the other day, like a super meaningful, all well thought out text, and it was like all this shit, saying all kinds of nice shit, and they were both like, "Oh my god,
That's beautiful, Rick.
I was totally
I
crying
love
when I was
that.
doing.
You did?
Yeah, no, I was super high.
Oh, that is so...
Stop it.
Fuck you. You were
Stop
high?
it.
I thought
Oh.
you were doing that shit sober.
I was doing it sober.
Whatever. Doesn't mean as much.
That's just me being self-conscious about it.
No,
Being
but
like, I was
okay,
high.
on the real though.
No,
on
it
the
wasn't
real.
high. It was
on
like about to go to sleep.
No, yeah, but like if I ever like came into a ton of money, I would buy them a house. I wouldn't buy myself a house.
I need one.
I don't really need. I
Papa
would
was
rather
a
just like
rolling
travel,
stone.
right? You know how it is.
Wherever she laid her hat was a home.
You call me Carmen San Diego because
She
I'm
is
all
Carmen
over
San
the
Diego.
place.
You know Gina's playing Carmen San Diego
That's
in real life.
nice.
Yeah. Gina Rodriguez. Let's go to some current events. Don't.
Did I answer your hot list questions?
Yes, you did, Denise.
sufficiently?
Now we
To
are
your
going
liking?
to do our current events here, and oh, my camera keeps
Our
turning
camera.
off.
Oh, good. Perfect timing. My face
All
is-
right, we're back with some current events.
We're back.
We're drinking a lot of chai tea in here.
Are you recording?
I'm totally recording.
This is
So,
recording.
do you know anything about net neutrality?
Ugh.
Of course you do,
Yeah.
because you're a geeky. Or not a
Yeah.
geek, a techie, I should say. Geeky. What the
I'm a
fuck am I?
techie?
Yeah.
Why do
You
you
kind
say
of
that?
are, right? Like you're into computers and shit. Like you know your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a techie.
Mhm.
There's a term for it. You're one
I
of them.
like gear. I think that's why I'm drawn to photography and editing and stuff.
Look at this shit. There's a backlash on the net neutrality. You know what's happening with that? You know anything about it? So for our listeners, people don't know.
Yes, I do.
Net neutrality means like internet providers can choose the content that they show you guys. So like for example, if there's some YouTube shit that talks shit about Spectrum, right? Spectrum can make that video unavailable to you. So internet is not a free marketplace anymore. And essentially people can pay to become more visible, to make competition invisible, to, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not a free marketplace like it is now that the internet's been sold. So that's the big thing happening with net neutrality, and there's a big backlash on it. The Republican-helmed Federal Communications Commission is expected to pull the plug on the net neutrality rules in 3 weeks. But tech companies, entrepreneurs, and other concerned users are vowing to not to go down without a fight. So, what do you think about this, Denise?
I'm not worried about it.
You're not? Why?
You can't.
You can't
You
stop
can't
it. It's too late.
un-internet the internet.
It's too late.
It's too late. Like information will find a way to get out.
That's what I say to
Like
everybody.
people will find a way.
Yo,
It's ridiculous.
way to be an optimist. My
No,
brother's
no,
like,
it's not about being an optimist.
but
It's
I-
about being a realist.
no, me
This
too.
is
I'm
how
like,
things work.
I'm like, you can't put Pandora back in the box.
No, you can't.
It's too fucking hackers are
Come
so
on.
good now. Are
You know
so
what?
good now.
They're just fucking themselves over because people are no longer going to use like a conventional.
Yep, they're gonna cut.
You know, Chrome or you know Firefox. All of these things are going to go out the window because people are going to find third party. You know, what are they called? Browsers.
Yeah,
To use
Independent
or you
ones.
know, like if they can't get on YouTube or if they can't
Yeah.
get internet with like a certain company.
somebody else will come up and that
Yeah.
company's gonna blow up.
And if they can't plug into that satellite, somebody else is going to put another satellite
Yeah.
up in you know up in the skies and
One way or another,
you
you
know
get out.
some sort of something's going to happen and there will be like a rebalancing or whatever. Like it may be illegal for a while or maybe black market internet that you have to get. But
Doubt
like,
it. I don't think it's gonna go that far. I think it's. I
I
think
mean,
it's
even
too
if
late.
it did go that far, let's say let's say that's
Worst
like
case
the
scenario.
absolute worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Like people will find a way to get their information. You
Yeah,
just can't.
I agree.
can't.
No,
And I think like, you know, honestly, like I know that people are worried about it. Like I know, like I saw a bunch of people like on Facebook post about
Me
it, and
too.
like everyone's going crazy and like, oh, like call your congressman or whatever. Like, okay, fine, but like, you know, it's like it's just more sensationalism. It's
I've
just something
seen-
something else. Like
I've seen people who are really good at like all this shit, and it's
Yeah.
like, how are you gonna stop those fucking? I know some people that can do some shit on computers, right? And I'm like, how are you gonna stop this person from getting their shit out?
Yeah,
Like,
you can't.
they know the internet better than people trying to regulate the internet,
No, and I understand why.
or they
Like,
know everything.
I understand why people in power are trying to regulate the internet. Like,
too
I
late,
get it.
though.
It's about power.
Too late.
It's about like controlling information. It's about controlling a narrative. I mean,
You done fucked up. It's too late.
like I get why they're doing it. Like, and of course, like we should expect them to do it. Like, I'm surprised. Oops.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner. Honestly.
Yeah.
But it's just
Maybe they have been doing
it's just
it,
not,
they just-
and even if they try to do it, I feel like there's just going to be too much of a backlash. Like,
It's already, this is a huge backlash. Yeah.
you know, and like civil society will make sure
Yeah.
that doesn't happen.
I
So
agree, Denise. I agree.
let's not freak out. I mean, let's freak out. We can freak out
A little
Sure.
bit.
That's
Let's
like
freak out a
it's
little
part
bit.
of like participating as a citizen and being part of the democracy. Is like you're supposed to like be vocal and be like, you know, plugged in and
Check this
Right?
out. This is gonna blow your fucking mind. Hackers now can this is for me because I use Siri a lot. They can control your phone.
silently controls you.
Yeah, so they can send sound waves, right?
Uh-huh.
Ultrasounds to your phone, and you know how it responds to "Hey Siri," you know what I mean? And once it oh see look my phone's already going off.
Yeah.
So what it does is it sends that without you even knowing, and it can send text messages, it can send whatever. That's how hackers are doing their
Can
shit
I tell
now.
you something?
Yeah,
This technology has existed
Forever.
for a long time.
but it's coming out to public knowledge now.
Yeah, and,
This
and
article
things
is
are
even from
things
September.
are very slow to come out. But I'll tell you, like
Yeah.
this is probably about 10 years old.
No more.
Well,
More.
well, here's the thing: like any sort of device that you have, any device,
So delayed.
even a camera, even like your camcorder that
Yeah.
you bought for however much,
Yeah.
$50 or whatever,
Yeah.
that has a recording device in it.
Yeah.
That could potentially have a way to get on the internet. Like,
sure.
so any sort of device that you have, like, will
You can't get away from it.
record your voice. You can get away from it. You can like get a microwave and put everything in there.
You microwave and plug it in?
Yeah.
You have it
No,
plugged
no,
in?
you just put all your devices in a microwave. Just have a special microwave in your house where
I
you
have a
can.
microwave. I never
Okay, then
used.
put everything in there. If you're not using your phone, put your phone in the microwave.
It doesn't work. I mean, it does work, but it's not
Or
plugged
just
in.
put it outside. Leave it in your car. Don't have it in.
How am I gonna wake up?
Buy a fucking alarm clock, Rick.
Siri's my
Old
assistant.
school.
You hear about Uber paying all these hackers though?
Uber? What?
So they hacked the fuck out of Uber, and they got everybody's data,
Oh boy.
and they paid them to delete all the data.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they stole the data for 57 million customers and drivers from Uber Technologies. It was a massive breach. They concealed it for over a year, and this week,
Wow. Well, good for them for trying.
yeah,
They're like,
$100,000 payment to the attackers.
wow.
That's not even a lot.
It's not.
Damn, they had 57 million
Yeah, they
people.
could
Shit.
have asked for like $1 for every.
Yeah, 57
Come
million.
on.
Come on, guys.
They got cheated. The hackers got cheated. Come
Yeah,
on.
this guy must be
That's
a hell
what's
of a
really going on.
negotiator.
Yeah.
I'm kind of not mad at him now for kind of hiding it. $100,000. That's a bargain, yo.
It's a bargain. But this is embarrassing.
I mean,
It's really
kind of.
embarrassing.
Yeah, it is embarrassing because they're probably like, dude, I can hack your shit at any time. Give me 100 G's.
Hey.
But at the same time, he's like, here's 100 G's, bro.
Hey,
I'm
shut the fuck
fucking
up, shut the
Uber,
fuck up.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm
That company's worth, like,
everywhere. Billions.
Billions.
You got
Hundreds-
100. Dude,
hundreds
hey, hacker.
of billions of dollars. Like,
Get
give me
your
a break. They
shit
could have afforded a lot more
Hey,
than that.
hire me. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'll fucking tell you. I'll negotiate. Jesus Christ.
Dude, we keep losing that mouse.
You know, Janice,
Nala,
our whole fucking
What is
studio,
happening?
our whole goddamn studio is falling
what is
apart.
happening? By the way, you still need to join. Come here.
Nala hasn't made an appearance today. She's been lazy AF. I stole that AF from SP, by the way, in her last episode. There she
You
is.
stole who?
AF. I don't even say that.
Nala's my best friend. She's in love with me. Aren't you, Nala?
That about wraps it up for my current events. Is it?
That's
yeah.
it? Is that all you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I had 3 current events. That was like 3.
3?
Yeah, we're an hour and a half in, Denise.
We're balls deep.
Yeah, we're balls deep. An hour and a half. Look at Nala.
Mm-hmm.
She's here with her hoodie. What's up, Nala? Anyway,
So cute.
anything else you want to plug, Denise? We bounced all over the place,
Plug?
guys.
What else do I want to plug?
Yeah, what else you want to plug?
Hey, Nala. What do I want to plug?
Hi, baby.
Um,
Denise Dorado.
Get home safe, folks. It's Thanksgiving weekend.
This is
Don't
coming
drink
out. This
and
is coming out in a
drive.
couple days.
Don't drink and drive. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, take
Fuck
care of
it,
your
party.
hangover.
Party, bro.
Drink some water, people.
Stay hydrated.
Make some turkey sandwiches.
Oh yeah.
Leftover turkey is the best.
That's Kool-Aid.
Stuffing. Oh, you don't like turkey?
How weird is that? No, I don't. I mean, it's not that I don't like turkey. I just don't eat it
Not anymore.
anymore. I ate turkey my whole life. Pretty much. I made everything my whole life. Never been sick. Never been a sick kid. Very healthy.
Yeah.
Anyway, follow her at Denise Dorado.
That's not where you follow me.
Dorado Denise.
Dorado Denise.
It's
My
funny.
last name
Mine's
comes
mine's
first.
too. Mine's
Yours
Mancia
is
Rick.
Mancia Rick. Why do you do that?
I don't know.
Because Rick Mancia was taken?
No.
Nala, come here.
Anyway, thanks for joining us, guys. We went down wormholes. What were you gonna say?
Yeah. Denise Dorado was taken. I have to kill
Was it really?
the chick who's Denise
For real?
Dorado. Yeah.
Oh, I
She
didn't
doesn't even use it. It's like,
report it. You can report it.
I can?
Yeah. Like F
I'm gonna-
this
I'm going to
profile.
rat on Denise Dorado.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm
My
the
own-
real Denise Dorado.
I'm
and
the
you-
real Denise Dorado. And I don't want to
Spam.
get I'm the real Denise Dorado username. That's kind of
That's
silly.
whack.
That's whack.
Yeah, it's whack.
Come on.
You're cool with that.
Yeah, I'm cooler than that.
Dorado Denise-
Maybe I'll just say Dorado.
Make Dorado.
Denise.
Yeah, just make it
Yeah,
stick.
fuck it.
I'm making it stick.
All right.
Listen,
Let's
guys.
make it stick.
You know
We'll
where
see.
I'm at. You know what you get when you come in here. Anyway.
What are they getting?
It's just getting randomness. This is Curious Radio, goddammit. Thank you guys for listening to another episode. This is episode 42, aka 42.
You're such a pro.
Signing off.
Signing
Anything,
off.
anything else you want to say, Denise? Last offer. Going once, going twice. Sold. We'll catch you guys next week. Thank
Love
you
each
guys
other.
for joining us. Love each other. Hug each other. Don't go crazy. This life's a trip, yo.
Do
Talk to
some
you soon.
DMT.
No. Don't do that yet. Maybe.
Do it.
You know what? Fuck it. Do it. All right, y'all. See you next week.